What's going on, everyone? It's back again with another video. In today's video, we had some interesting news come out last night, actually, about a couple interesting things going on with MLB expansion. Obviously, we know there are a lot of cities trying to push for this. Interesting kind of news article here. A group led by the former NBA executive Pat Williams is proposing to bring an MLB team to Orlando in a $1.7 billion ballpark. So kind of crazy. I think the team name and logo is pretty trash though. Orlando Dreamers sounds really weird. It's not really something I think would work, to be honest, but who knows what this name or if this would even be a team. Interesting overall. This is kind of the rendering they have so far of their future stadium, and personally I think it looks it does look pretty cool. The glass roof I think looks really nice overall. I think the configuration in the outfield's a little weird. I would love to have the bullpens maybe in center field instead of destroying all those left seats and all those seats in right field as well. But looks pretty cool overall. I mean, they said that this is going to be, in one of the new, expansion options. This is what it would look like outside of that stadium. So I guess this front part, which a lot of people were saying looks like a frying pan, would be like kind of a mall area, and there would be like a green area connecting from the outfield. You can see right here, I guess that would connect to the field. So I don't know, it looks pretty interesting. It says it called 45,000 people, which would almost match like Dodger Stadium. So interesting overall. I don't think that many people would show up every game unless it was like a mall. So kind of interesting thing they got going here with their stadium and their proposal as well. So interesting overall for this team. I don't really know if this would really happen, to be honest. Here's another picture of that outside, but I don't know. It just looks a little weird, like where it is. It's like this square area. I guess this is the only parking lot that I can see. These are all houses, and then we obviously got that highway, which I think is an interstate right there. So interesting overall. And then they would join the other cities, I guess. So right now there would be 6 cities with Orlando, Charlotte, Montreal, Nashville, Portland, and Salt Lake City that want to get an MLB team. So very interesting overall. I don't know how this is going to play in with all the other teams that we have. Obviously, if the Oakland situation falls out in Vegas, then Las Vegas would obviously be on this list. But it seems like they're pretty likely to go there, especially with the news breaking out that they've secured another site. So that's good enough. I just don't know what you guys think about this team. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this, because it's really interesting. I don't know if this would be what they want to go with, especially with 3 teams in Florida, which we know Miami and the Rays don't really draw that well. So it'd be interesting to see if they would want another team in in Florida, or maybe if the Rays can move here. That would be another alternate option for them if they can't find a site in Tampa Bay. So interesting overall. Let me guys think about if this would be a thing. You think you would go to this or anything like that? Because the Dreamers, I don't like. The logo looks terrible, and I don't know if this is the best decision for the MLB right now. But very interesting overall for another proposal. So 6 new teams or 6 new cities want an expansion team, which would actually fit in with 36 teams in the MLB. But pretty interesting overall. I don't really know when, or even there is not really a timeline when this expansion would even happen. We obviously got to wait till Oakland, which is at least 2027. The Rays still got to get their situation settled out as well. So maybe into the early 2030s we would have something maybe confirmed. So really interesting. $1.7 billion for that stadium. Very interesting overall. Let's get on to some other news with MLB The Show. We have obviously seen the leaks for these new incognito cards. Here are some of them right here. We have the AL East ones, at least that we've seen. They're officially confirmed. But yeah, they look pretty cool. I like the kind of breakout that we're seeing with these cards. Like they kind of break out and you see kind of, I guess, the team colors. I also like what they look like on the packs too. They also have kind of the same, kind of breakout thing. But it looks pretty cool. You see, obviously, the position they play on the left side. I think they say MLB The Show 23. And then they're obviously set 2 cards. So there you go, overall. And they got a little phrase for each player, which I think is pretty cool. And then incognito. So looks like they're staying with like the clean kind of set of cards in this game. And they kind of got rid of like most of like the awards or milestone players, and just having these new sets, I guess they're gonna go with. So pretty cool overall. I like how a lot of these look. There's also some other cards as well. We also have some new captains right here. This isn't the clearest image, but a couple new captains right here in the AL East as well for, Team Affinity 2. So excited to get these guys. And they did the NL Central captains the other day. So once again, a couple more players coming in for this set 2. I would love to see what the collection reward would be for set 2, but not totally sure at the moment what players they would put in or anything like that. But early leaks for this season 2 and kind of Team Affinity 2 and all that good stuff. But let me get your thoughts on what players you want to see in this. or if there's a specific team or player you want to see, let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, so a lot of news coming on the Orlando side about the Dreamers and what they have going on here. Interesting renderings. I think they look pretty cool. I kind of like what they're doing with this rendering to make this first half like a mall and then the stadium on the second half. I think it's a pretty interesting idea. It's also got the water park right here, I'm pretty sure. That is so interesting idea. Don't really know if it's going to go through, obviously, with the other teams, but I guess we'll wait and see, because now there's technically 6 cities that have joined the expansion list. I don't think the Dreamers or Orlando would be high up on the list, though. I still think Nashville is going to be one, and if you're looking at teams in the East, it's still probably below Charlotte, so not really sure about their situation. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.